Let's talk about conflict of interest. My name is Jesse Coomer. Welcome to the channel. I've had comments on my videos saying, hey, how can I take this guy's word for it? You know, he's getting paid off. When you have a conflict of interest, the big thing is that you're worried about the person saying this is a good product just because they're being paid to say it. If a person actually takes the product, if the person actually believes in the product and says, hey, regardless of if I get paid or not, I think this is a great product and this is what it's done for me, that's typically not seen as a conflict of interest. When there's a conflict of interest, it's like, well, the person may or may not take it. They're just using their platform to get money because, hey, they want to get money. We like money. People like money. Over the past few years, I've done a lot of videos on NMN, and I've recommended NMN Bio specifically because that is the brand that I take. I've taken a couple other brands from off brands over the years occasionally, but primarily I'm taking NMN Bio, and I want to tell you what my relationship is with them and alleviate any fears, or maybe confirm. Maybe I'll just completely confirm your fears that I've been bought off and that I've sold out. A few years ago, I noticed a lot of talk about NR and NMN, and that was specifically back in 2018, 2019. And I was like, okay, maybe I'll take this, maybe I won't. And just to give you some context, I come from a family, we used to own a nutrition store. So for 20 years, the Coomer family, we had a nutrition store. And I worked in that nutrition store. I fell for a lot of the scams. There's the whole colloidal silver thing is gonna make you never catch a cold again. And coral calcium is the secret to the Okinawans living such long lives. All these things, the alkaline this, and all these things that I've fallen for. But over those years, I did also develop a pretty good BS detector, and I've been able to develop what I hope is some wisdom around supplementation. So when I saw NR and NMN come out, I started doing some research. And to be honest, there's not a lot of research out on NMN and NR when it comes to human studies, but there are some human studies and they look good. They tend to look very safe. And so I was like, okay, so this is great. It seems as though this experimental molecule has a lot of positive benefits. But the other problem that you run into is a supplement may or may not actually be the supplement that you pay for. So the supplement industry is not regulated, and this means that you can get just a sugar pill and be paying a whole bunch of money thinking you're getting maybe NMN or whatever. So I went to work finding out what a reputable source is for NMN, and it just so happened that my friend and fellow YouTuber Dave from Evolution of Dave, shout out to Evolution of Dave, he was doing an interview with Dr. Elena Saranova, who had just started her company, NMN Bio. And they were talking about how you can tell the difference between fake NMN and quality NMN. And that was one of the big things that caused Dr. Saranova to begin the company in the first place, because she's got her PhD in cellular autophagy and molecular biology. She's very educated person, and she was impressed with NMN, and she was wanting to take a quality brand, and so she couldn't find a place that she could trust. So she thought, okay, let's do this myself, and she became an entrepreneur. The big thing behind the company was quality checks, and you're actually getting what you pay for. And I saw that video, so I reached out to her. I said, listen, I would love to try your product, and would you mind sending me some free samples? And she did. She sent me, so let's see, how many months? She sent me, I think, 3 months of NMN Bio. So she sent me NMN, TMG, and I think that was it at first. And so I took 4 grams of TMG per day, and I still take that to this day. And I gradually went up to a gram of NMN per day. So I started taking that, and it wasn't long before I noticed a difference. And you gotta understand, I've been taking supplements for decades now, and there's a lot of supplements I still take to this day that I can't really feel. Like, I don't notice like a real feeling change, but I take it because the research says that over time, this is doing something good for you. However, with this, I actually noticed a difference. So at first I noticed a change in my energy, and then I noticed a change in my blood panels. So I started seeing a positive change. I started seeing my bad cholesterol go down. I started to notice my testosterone was improving. I started to notice all of the things that you want to go down were starting to go down. All the things that you want to go up were starting to go up. And this was after I was taking it just for 3 months. I was really impressed, and this is when I started recommending NMN. So if you look below, there's a 10% discount code for NMN Bio. And this is a reason why some people think, okay, there is a conflict of interest here. He's getting paid off to say this stuff. I get $0 from recommending NMN Bio. And I told Dr. Saranova, I said, don't give me any money, just give me free product because this stuff is so awesome. So if you think that is a conflict of interest, then don't buy NMN Bio. Then don't listen to anything I have to say. I'm literally saying, rather than pay me money, give me the product because I like the product that much. That is the God's honest truth. I literally do that. I want to thank Dr. Saranova for sending that to me for free. And that is how I'm able to do these videos. That's how I'm able to tell you this is what's happened. Since then, I've started taking quercetin from NMN Bio and berberine from NMN Bio. I've learned a lot, and I'm going to be doing more videos on these specific compounds and how they've influenced and affected me. So there's a lot to be said about these things, but I just wanted to make this video on conflict of interest. Now, having said that, there are other products that have sponsored the channel. So you might remember whenever I was being sponsored by Magic Mind. If you go to my website, you're gonna see some of my favorite products. These are literally products that you're going to see me use if you're around me. Like for instance, if you go to my website, you'll see Earth Runners sandals. And if you're a part of the Language of Breath Breathworker tribe, you know that I wear these all the time. You know that I wear them so much, I constantly have a suntan line on my feet. So these are always things that I really do use, and these are always things that I really do believe in. And I don't really make much money from the ones that actually pay me affiliate. It's just something where it's like, yeah, I believe in this sort of thing. And hey, I'll tell my audience, and I get a little bit of money that supports the channel. So having said that, that is not the way it is with NMN. With NMN, I make $0. I just get free product, and it helps me to make these videos to share with you. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this alleviates some of your concerns when it comes to conflict of interest. I totally get it. I see a lot of grifters on the internet. There's a lot of my friends that call out grifters that, hey, and if you feel like this confirms your fears, well, now you know, okay? I'm completely being transparent here. So thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and don't forget to be kind to someone today.